Universities across Canada are struggling to respond to generative AI. Inside classrooms, instructors say the system was never built for this technology. I'm breaking down why AI is exposing gaps in academic integrity rules, and why the people inside universities can't agree on how to fix them. Dr. Sarush Sabagan studies AI literacy and academic integrity at the University of Calgary. He says the challenges we see now don't start with AI. AI is revealing cracks in a system that was already flawed.
And the grades that are given are based on perfection. So if you can produce a perfect artifact, you'll get a higher grade.
This is Mount Royal University's academic integrity policy, written in 2022, before generative AI went mainstream. And despite a minor update this year, the only reference to AI is still buried under plagiarism. But generative AI isn't purchased work, and experts say treating it as plagiarism misunderstands how the technology works. AI predicts the next most likely word based on patterns in massive datasets, a process our current policies were never designed for. And page 5 of MRU's policy adds something else. Academic misconduct is designed using the balance of probabilities, meaning students can face consequences if it's simply more likely than not that misconduct occurred. Once that resolution is met, cases move into what the policy calls resolutions, which can include academic penalties and escalation to higher levels of disciplinary impact. Instructors say the confusion around AI starts with something much simpler. Most students don't actually know what the tool is doing.
A lot of people just don't know how AI even works. And it's just kind of this magic black box, similar to a search engine where you type a query in and something magically appears.
For instructors, AI complicates some of the basics, like where help becomes too much help, and detection tools only add to the confusion. Across Canada's research universities, the U15, many institutions have already stepped back from AI detection tools entirely after finding the systems can't reliably identify AI writing.
Many of the U15, they just completely stop using them.
If there's one thing both interviews agree on, it's this. AI detection tools misfire. They can flag human writing as machine-generated, and they can't be used as proof on their own.
AI is still a relatively new technology, particularly generative AI, which is really what we're focusing on here. And it's not going to be perfect. It will never be a system that can say with 100% certainty this was completely AI generated. So I think it's more about conversation and using these as teaching moments with students.
It's exposing a split inside universities. Researchers warning the integrity system no longer reflects how students learn, and instructors trying to make rules written before AI work in real time. For researchers like Sabagan, that gap is bigger than university policy. It's about the future of assessment itself.
There will come a time where you're not going to be assessed, like for example, for a job, you're not going to be assessed on the knowledge that you have. You're going to be assessed based on your capability to work with a machine to create an artifact that is better than what you could do alone or what the machine can do alone.
And that shift leads to very different warnings for students deciding how much or how little to use AI.
Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I think it's good to have principles. At the same time, you kind of have to balance what is it that you gain through not using this technology, and what is it that you lose?
So I think those that use AI, it's their loss. It's their missed opportunity to receive world-class education, and they choose not to.
Sabagan sees the risk in falling behind a technology moving faster than universities can adapt. Harper sees something different, a risk, in losing the fundamentals of learning.
So if you don't want to use AI, don't use AI. I think that's fantastic. I think you're getting the most out of your education. I think you're learning how to be a critical thinker, how to construct sentences and paragraphs. And if the whole world starts leaning on AI, we're going to lose those foundational methods and modes of communication. So I applaud the students that are questioning and thinking for themselves on that.
For Harper, the concern isn't speed. It's what students lose if they stop doing the hard thinking themselves.
What's happening now is that we've created this large distance between how students actually learn and what our assignments are realistically capable of capturing. And because of that distance, we need to entirely rethink academic integrity.
AI isn't replacing learning. It's exposing where our integrity system has fallen behind, and universities now face a choice: adapt their rules to this technology, or watch the technology rewrite those rules for them. For the Calgary Journal, I'm Hannah Shidlowski.